exhibition match between Mohunbagan and East Bengal, the big derby being held here. And it has been competitive, even though not expected as such in an exhibition match when you hear the term, but that is not how a derby works. It is always a one fixture you want to win.
Trying to put little offensive overload through the right channel. Losing possession, Shahid Banerjee. He can bleed any opposition. But that cross takes little deflection. Should be a corner kick for the East Bengal FC. They're desperate. They're focused. But again, Mohunbagan Supergiant hold them, especially the midfield and the defensive area.
And that was clever from Shayan with the outside of the boot attempt to cross in. And now a corner for East Bengal. Can they make this one count? Tanmoy Das. The angle preferring his in-swinger. Will it be a direct one? It is towards the near post. The flick doesn't work well. Hira Mandal trying to find a Ajad. And once again, it's still looping in the danger zone. Out of danger eventually.
They could have done much better. So good, Aman Sike. Such easy giveaway. Just failing to control that pass. And losing possession. Is Bengal FC in the midfield. Such easy giveaways. Lovely cutback. Should have been scored near to goodness. Engson Singh ballooning that from just a handshaking distance. And how could that happen? How could he miss it?
But what is the East Bengal defense doing again? All the attackers left free. That should have been 2-0 for Mohunbagan though. A very poor miss. Probably just got an inch behind him on that occasion. But again, creating chances one after the other.
You know what? Engson Singh, the body slightly out of balance.
Rightly so, couldn't connect, hence properly lost his balance. Suhail was not happy. He wanted it towards his path.
But again, the East Bengal defenders were putting little pressure. Not much of room allowed for Engson. But what a chance wasted. Amandeep, not to the right area. He's sending in crosses, but not finding the right shirts at the end of that pass.
Pressure on the East Bengal defense. Nasib Rahman looking for Shayan, and now the crowd is coming into the game. You can hear them, I'm sure. I hope you can, but we here can hear the crowd roaring. And there is more changes getting ready on the touchline, and one of them is for East Bengal. Raj Pasfor with the throw in. And what we are hearing is that Nasib Rahman will be the one sacrificed. Mohunbagan haven't made a change yet. And they sure do not have a plan to do anything so early because the combination is working for Teki Cardozo.
Pino George could be bringing in some fresh legs now. Salahuddin sending some instructions. Amandeep. He's already received a booking. Good ball that. That was inviting cross.
Shayan Banerjee couldn't get first away to Pino George. He's under a bit of pressure. He's not familiar with this side of this very team. Not dominating a game.
The Mariners, the defense, taking no chances whatsoever. That was a little challenge there. And here comes Sanjeev Ghosh. And he would replace Nasib Rahman, the boy from Kerala. Sanjeev Ghosh has also got some experience. Knows the gravity of the situation. He's a boy, a local boy from Bengal. We know Georgia trying everything possible. And this was a little challenge there. A rush from Amandeep. He should be careful. He's already on a booking.
He's been doing the hard work today. Amandeep has to be praised for it. This channel has been totally kept silent because of his workload. Of course, it is the entire team working together. East Bengal still trying to breach the Mohunbagan defense. And another yellow card, it seems it is Raj Baspo for the challenge on Shayan Banerjee. And that is another battle getting heated up.
So Raj Bastor is not too happy because of that challenge from behind, trying to hold up Shayan Banerjee. They're fierce competitors, and he knows he can't allow room for Shayan Banerjee to maneuver.
Both of them now on a yellow. Confirmation of Raj Baspo's yellow card. Joseph Justin going in the challenge. And a player down as well seems to be.
Little issue for Ranabat. He's got a little injury in the face. Maybe a little knock there. He's also one from Jammu and Kashmir and always moves from the right channel.
Well, this was the challenge on Ravi Rana. And
now what Bino George has done is he's brought in a more experienced Sanjeev Ghosh in place of Nasib Rahman. Sanjeev is one homegrown talent from the East Bengal Academy. Had been with the Babban Sporting as well one season and he's come back again. The scoreline still favouring Mohunbagan Supergiant.
East Bengal trying to build up from the central zones. The midfield control needs to be taken if they want to get back in this game. Amandeep a bit directionless at the moment after the restart from the last foul.
Basha, there's been a tactical switch by Dege Cardozo. If you look at the progress, and here once again, the yellow card brought out by K. Ashwin. Salahuddin Adnan, his name goes into the referee's book for that challenge. We look at that. And little use of the arm there, and which didn't go well with the referee, of course. Joseph Justin and Salahuddin, both boys from Kerala, being booked, and they know each other so very well. The tactical switch I was talking about is Amandeep has fallen back as the left wing back, and maybe they're reinforcing the defense. Again, good challenge. Ranabat winning that. Takes a direct hit, but Aditya Patra very good at the first post.
We'll get back to the tactical aspect, but right now Mohunbagan creating a number of chances. They still have the ball, and a deflection on the way. Aditya Patra wouldn't be scared to collect it every day of the week.
Sudden burst of overload. Offensive overload. They're trying to increase the tally. The last time that they met, East Bengal FC had beaten them odd goals to 3. Bino George's little anxious look. He needs to equalize first. And remember, if this match doesn't produce a result, we go into a straight shootout for the CM Cup, which has been organized wonderfully here in this beautiful city of Lucknow.
Indeed. This match has to get to a result. There are trophies waiting to be grabbed. The prize, all eyes on it. And the IFF has also planned to distribute almost 1 lakh footballs, as you mentioned at the start of the match today as well, in 75 districts and 21,000 schools, over 21,000, through the Navodaya Vidyalaya in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, Government of India. And here's East Bengal racing forward. They have numbers this time. Mohunbagan haven't tracked back yet. This is a chance to exploit with a few step over. Shine Banerjee. His cross deflected for a corner.
What he does best. Did wonderful step over. He had little areas unchallenged, but Raj Basfor closed him down so very well.
প্লিজ বন্ধুরা
That
সবাই
passing
ভিডিওতে
angle.
একটা করে
Look at
লাইক করে
Raj
দাও
Basfor.
আর
Lovely
চ্যানেলটাকে
positioning.
অবশ্যই সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিও।
And that is, he took the ball away from the advantageous position. And here comes Shakumandi, who's done extremely well in the local leagues as well. And he replaces Adil Amal at the heart of the defense. Shaku is one who's a revelation this season.
Corner for East Bengal. A number of corners now, none of them converted yet. Cleared away. Suhail Bhatt so interested every time. A much needed clearance, an hour played here at the KD Singh Bapu Stadium in Lucknow. It's 1-0 in favor of Mohunbagan. Oh, that is risky, and that might just be another card. Well, not really. It wasn't intentional.
Now he goes down here, Amandeep, for that not too fair challenge. That was absolutely a challenge from Aman CK. He got a little nudge. That could have been dangerous on that turn. Took to the ground. He talked about the KD Singh Babu Stadium, who has won Olympic gold for India, 1948, 1952.
প্লিজ সবাই ভিডিওতে একটা
He
করে
was a
লাইক করে
brilliant
দাও।
passer, and at times
কেউ কিন্তু
people
লাইক
say that
করছো না বন্ধুরা। This is
his
so
dribbling
unfair.
qualities were almost equal to the legendary Dhyanchand.
Well, there has already been 4 changes for East Bengal, and we're hearing there will be another one. And it is the end of the game for Ajad Shaheem. Time for Suman De to come on and impress another of those local lads. Ajad's magic didn't work today. Suman De, can he be the savior of this Chief Minister's Cup trophy battle here at Lucknow?
So again, this could be the last throw of the dice for Bino George. Good ball in. Lovely movement from the middle of the park. East Bengal FC combining Joseph Justin in a more advanced role there. But still unchallenged. Abhishek Balwari, Mohunbagan Supergiant, maintain a clean sheet. And here they come in numbers.
Ravi Rana has stepped up for the senior teams as well when needed. Another cross in, headed out. Mohunbagan not leaving a single inch of space without putting in a challenge, without putting in an effort, which somewhat has been lacking from the boys in red and gold. And that is very strange. We generally do not see that, and the flag will go up against Suhail.
Suhail Bhatt knew that he was already in an offside position. Didn't move for that ball. That was Ranabat again. Just the timing of the run was not correct. Now again, Bino George has brought in quality in form of Sumande, principally an attacker, and who's done extremely well. Suman has scored a goal in the 4 matches he played in the Reliance Foundation Development League. Good touch. Shakumandi, the first touch for him. Good diagonal ball. Little pressure on Raj Basfor.
Shan Banerjee, one-on-one against Tengston, beaten him with pace. A deflection on the way. Is this East Bengal's moment? Not the greatest of crosses, but still managed to find a teammate. And the substitutes looking to combine now. Shumande laid off. Closely watched here. Another chance maybe to whip it in from the white area. a very feeble cross there.
Now there's a change in the flow of the game. Of course, in the fifth quarter, East Bengal FC looking much, much better. Double change for Mohunbagan Supergiant. Shibajit coming in. Engson makes room for him. And again, very, very good substitutions being made by Dege Cardozo. So both the boys from Manipur, they are coming out. Tyson and Engson.
তো প্লিজ বন্ধুরা ভিডিওতে একটা করে লাইক করে দাও আর চ্যানেলটাকে
A bit of
অবশ্যই
rotation.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রেখো।
Does that work in favor or against the green and maroon brigade? We'll find out. And there's the confirmation of the change. Shibajit Singh in for Engson and Brijesh Giri in for Tyson Singh. And we are up again with action here. A mistake. One more giveaway. The first touch for Shibajit Singh all the way back to the defense line. And he'll play a key part here. But this game here in Lucknow, UP, to grow football in the state, there has been teams who have started doing so. The likes of Interkashi recently, the likes of Tektro Lucknow FC. And they are in attendance here, the academy boys of Tektro Lucknow FC. They have played 4 finals in 4 years in Lucknow, the 3-time champions of Lucknow. And they have currently over 400 players training in their academy across age group teams. And they've produced a lot of players as well, playing in different state leagues and I-League as well. Here's an attack for East Bengal. Meanwhile, Aman CK from the right flank.
Again, he doesn't find that passing angle. Aman CK at times, you know what, he is being crowded up by the opposition defenders and not finding the true support. In the bench, they of course have Vishnu PV as well. But Bino George not used him. Now Ashik comes in. The change made by Bino George. And the defender makes room for Mohammad Ashik.
One name which Mohunbagan fans love, but this is a different Ashik, and he's donning the red and golds. He's come on for Joseph Justin. And right now East Bengal in attack. Aman CK just growing into the game very late. Shine Banerjee. Every time you see him, he is self-motivated. East Bengal from the left. Still a lot of time to equalize. Tripped on his way, and Mohunbagan have possession back. It has been a very similar story from the first minute.
Mohammad Ashik has got attacking flair, but now Mohunbagan Supergiant attack. Suhail Bhatt. The East Bengal players were appealing for a handball, and Suhail Bhatt pleads that he was not guilty.
Well, and that hasn't been given as well, I believe.
প্লিজ
Or
বন্ধুরা
maybe it
চ্যানেলটাকে
has. We'll
সাবস্ক্রাইব
wait for
করে
the
দিও আর
confirmation.
ভিডিওতে একটা করে লাইক
Was
করে
there a
দাও
hand?
সবাই।
Looks like. A few appeals surely from the East Bengal players.
He is again looking for his second goal, his team's second goal. Suhail Bhatt will have a look at that once again. Did he use it intentionally? Of course, there was a hand to the ball.
Suhail Bhatt, he wants more goals. He wants to seal the game. You talk about insurance goals. He wants that. And there might be more changes for Mohunbagan sooner or later. They have only made 2, while East Bengal have made their 5 changes. And this is an exhibition match, so I believe they might just be able to make more.
Now, of the last 5 competitive matches across all formats, in the matches which were finished and the walkover not counted, Mohunbagan Supergiant have won 2, East Bengal have won 2, and 1 was drawn. The victory for Mohunbagan came in the final of Durand Cup last season, and the ISL reverse fixture which they beat 3-1. The East Bengal FC, and the East Bengal victory came at the last meeting at CFL, when they beat Mohunbagan Supergiant by odd goals of 3.
Indeed. and in the Super Cup as well, where they were
there was a brace scored by Clayton Silva. That was a brilliant victory at the Kalinga Stadium, 3-1.
And they were the eventual champions as well. So that was a bright phase for East Bengal. They would want to make that phase into a constant. Here's Aman CK from the right. He has been constantly troubling the defense as well. Looking for options. Not a great touch, but the shot off target and beats the keeper. Do not count them off.
East
Is
Bengal.
what he's probably saying to the bench.
তো বন্ধুরা যারা
Bengal
ইস্ট বেঙ্গল
back in it.
সাপোর্টার আছো অবশ্যই
1-1,
কমেন্ট বক্সে
70 minutes in.
কমেন্ট করে জানাও জয় ইস্ট
Yes,
বেঙ্গল।
it is Mohammad Ashik. He came in, absolutely blew that. What a great hold-up play from Aman
তো
CK.
ব্রিলিয়ান্ট গোল।
There were 4-5 Mohunbagan supergiant defenders, but just couldn't contain him. Look at that. Aman CK, lovely left foot, clinical. But he passed it with the non-preferred foot and in a perfect position there, just outside the 6-yard area. And that was, again, Mohammad Ashik. What a great finish with his left foot, clinical, but went through Abhishek Balwari. A poor little defending.
Well, through that, as well as Liwan Kastana through his legs. And that is very difficult. But Muhammad Ashik K, he has done the job. Bino George's substitutions have worked. They've made 6 of it. And this is what Bino George would have wanted. But now, there is a twist in the story. This game has to come to an outcome. And they will all go for it.
তো বন্ধুরা খেলা কিন্তু দারুণ ভাবে জমে উঠেছে, দারুণ উপভোগ্য ম্যাচ হয়ে উঠেছে এবার। তোমরা কেউ কিন্তু ভিডিওতে লাইক করছো না, সবাই একটা করে লাইক করে দাও প্লিজ।
And now you can better understand why Suhel Bhatt, every time there was a ball played forward, was interested to go and gamble and get another goal, because a 1-goal lead is never safe. And East Bengal are back.
So it's game on. And once again, if you look back, that Engson Singh, when he wasted that chance, that golden chance to score that goal, that could bleed Mohunbagan Supergiant. But they have all the armory, all the ammunition. They're coming in numbers again. From the right, Ranabat. Little heavy touch. But gives the ball in play, still alive. Good one, good turn that. Is opening up once again.
And now the equation looks very different. Mohunbagan have possession at the moment, trying to create an attack. But at the same time, just a reminder for all the fans, this East Bengal team haven't lost a single game in the CFL, and now that will click in their minds that what were we doing throughout the game? This is our time. We need to step up and win this.
Mohunbagan stepping up, aren't they? Absolutely. Good offensive overload. But they have to be careful in the defense as well. Not too many chances for blemishes anymore. The scoreline is Bengal FC 1, Mohunbagan Supergiant 1. And this match is going down to the wire. Left footer. That could have been dangerous. Brilliant strike that. And Aditya Patra had it covered, the near post. Suhalba trying from a distance.
He is surely catching eyes, catching attention. But he wants another goal. And there's a bit of an argument going on. Not sure what the argument is, but many of the players have been on yellow cards, so they have to be careful.
The tempers flying high. And here comes Sunil. Hira Mandal making room for him, like for like change. So all the 5 changes made by Bino George and Sunil Bathala, the defender. He replaces Hira Mandal, the more experienced hand.
Thank you, friends. Thank you for like.
And last quarter, things are gradually becoming more tense. But Mohunbagan Supergiant can always attack because they have got A lot of quality in the attack. Salahuddin, Suhail Butt,
সবাই ভিডিওতে একটা করে লাইক করে দাও, চ্যানেলটাকে অবশ্যই
joining.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিও।
Here is your goal scorer, man of the moment, Ashik K. A bit of a push from behind, Aman CK. He's very eager to prove a point. Hasn't been that effective in the first half. Has come to life in the second. 75 minutes played, a quarter of an hour remaining. It is all square 1-1. And two changes coming up. Salahuddin and Suhail Bhatt are being taken off. And that will be a bit of a surprise for a few fans. It is Adil Abdullah along with Fardin Ali Mullah coming to replace them.
That surprises me. Salahuddin making room for Mohammad Fardin Ali Mullah, but he can also score goals as well. Fardin. And Adil Abdullah comes in place of Suhail Bhatt. That is truly surprising.
Yes, because Suhail was a very positive point in that Mohunbagan attack and a very focal point as well.
মাঠের অবস্থা কিন্তু ভীষণ বাজে, প্লেয়াররা
And
কিন্তু ঠিক করে দৌড়াতেই পারছে না।
will be wiped away all those doubts if Adil can impress us.
But one can realize that the Lucknow temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, which feels like 36 degrees Celsius. Humidity is 79%. Could be Suhail Bhatt has taken so much of workload. So that could be one of the reasons that Digi Kardozov is bringing in fresh pair of legs, and you need the fresh pair of mind as well, the fresh mind for the spot kicks, if the match at all.
বন্ধুরা সবাই ভিডিওতে একটা করে লাইক করে দাও, তাদেরকে বারবার রিকোয়েস্ট করার পরেও করছো না।
The reason, because otherwise Suhail Bhatt had been very
প্লিজ সবাই একটা করে লাইক করে দাও।
and wonderful up front. Here come East Bengal again. They have found new life. Shayan Banerjee, that is a brilliant first touch. Here is Shayan trying to trick his way past the opponents. Amandeep wins the battle and earns a free kick as well.
Aman CK has been standout. He's been trying all by himself. And this was they were working in tandem with Shayan Banerjee. But Amandeep, always very, very a fierce competitor that he is, this boy from Haryana.
সবাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিও প্লিজ।
Some of them from here will make it to the main squads and
বন্ধুরা
make
ছোট
us
চ্যানেল,
permanent.
প্লিজ সবাই সাবস্ক্রাইব করে একটু চ্যানেলটাকে গ্রো করতে সাহায্য করো।
These battles will be ones to watch out for. And today we are witnessing one Aman against Amandeep. There's been a very lively battle, and here's Adil Abdullah looking for a pass towards Ravi Rana. Amandeep from the left. Oh, that is a very poorly timed challenge. He's on a yellow card. Shayan Banerjee, the referee rushed towards him, and looks like a sending off because he was on a yellow card.
That was cynical challenge again. Referee rushing up to the spot. Good quick turn from Amandeep. And Shayan Banerjee, he was on a booking. Is Ashwin going to show him the card? Put his Bengal FC down to 10 men. Exactly so. That's what he has done. So now the Red and Gold Brigade have to fight all these 11 plus additional minutes with 10 men. That could be little difficult for them.
That is unnecessary from Shayan Banerjee. He has to understand that he was on a yellow. If he wasn't, then we can understand this challenge at this point of time in the game. He was playing well.
Amandeep again. Good ball left. but that is little too wild. Mohunbagan Supergiant would now try and put a lot of pressure, would try and get that lead goal.
10 minutes remaining in this fixture. If it remains this way, we move to penalty shootouts. But you were talking about Lucknow and the city of Nawabs and football here. I mentioned Interkashi and Telecast Lucknow FC. If fans in Lucknow want a good news, Telecast Lucknow is also about to launch their residential project and are aiming for the I-League 3, which will mean a club from Uttar Pradesh once again in the bigger scenario. And they have also produced players for the national team. And there might be more changes coming in for East Bengal.
Pressure again on the Mohunbagan Supergiant defense. They have conceded one which they shouldn't have. Now moving in a more advanced role was Amandeep, losing possession. This is the other Aman CK. He's got that acceleration, sets it in, just a little deflection, took that ball away. That could have been another dangerous move for the East Bengal FC. They're still on the ball.
Aman CK. And this might be his last contribution because we are hearing he might be taken off. Across with the left foot. East Bengal down to 10. Oh, the ball hasn't gone out of play. Eventually it will.
বন্ধুরা সবাই ভিডিওতে একটা করে লাইক করে দাও প্লিজ আর চ্যানেলটাকে অবশ্যই সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিও
Aman CK, did he get the right
subscribe
support?
please
And here comes the
and
man.
like the video.
Vishnu PV. He can help, but he replaces Aman CK. Exhausted. He had done so much of work down the right channel, playing in that inverted position. Aman CK. And fresh Vishnu PV arrives. He knows how to score a goal or two. Good pressure. Mohunbagan Supergiant defended well. Sunil Bathala is coming. He's fresh.
And that was the 8th substitution for East Bengal. So they have almost brought on the entire bench here. And Pino George is going all out for it, giving some game time as well to his boys in the derby fixture, a feel of the derby too. It is always great to be a part of this historic derby.
Well, again, as because it's a promotional event, an exhibition match, the rules are, of course, changed a bit, allowing all the players. Now, here comes Mohunbagan Supergiant. And the card comes out. Ashwin for that pulling. He was always trying to turn and going into the referee's book there for that challenge. Shakumandi.
There was a swing of the arm. That is why the card has come out. There's been a good number of yellow cards here.
এই এক্সিবিশন ম্যাচ হচ্ছে নাকি হলুদ কার্ডের এক্সিবিশন হচ্ছে কে জানে
They have to keep their heads cool. A bit of issues here, but confirmation of the yellow card, Shakumandi. And there are a few moments where you have seen the youngsters lose their control over their emotions.
হ্যাঁ ভিডিওটা কেমন একটা
This KD Singh Babu Stadium in Lucknow. There's one more KD Singh Babu Stadium in Barabanki. Again, the area where that great player KD Singh Babu was born.
Okay.
And this lovely city of Lucknow has also given birth to great sporting names like Henry Rebello, the triple jumper. Oh, what a miserable prospect in 1948.
ব্রডকাস্টিং এর সমস্যা হচ্ছিল
Now for Mohunbagan Supergiant,
the problem from broadcasting
great
area
chance for them to
that's
go into
not
the
my
lead.
fault.
Set piece here. Can they go into the lead from this position? A dummy run. 2 dummy runs and something worked out well, but finally the execution was not perfect.
Oh, indeed. He just checked his run a bit before completely going through. Otherwise, it could have been a better attack, a better end to that attack at least. And they're increasing pressure. And they have numerical advantage, 11 versus 10. Shayan Banerjee sent off a while ago. And the substitutions combining.
East Bengal have done a bit of reorganization, bit of tactical switch because they're down with the men there. Shayan Banerjee, a good cross that. Chance for a header. Two men going there. And just failing to reach that. And a bit of cramped once again. It's too humid here in Lucknow.
A very bright attempt there. Look at that.
বন্ধুরা তোমরা যারা ইস্ট বেঙ্গল সাপোর্টার আছো জয় ইস্ট বেঙ্গল কমেন্ট করো আর যারা মোহনবাগান সাপোর্টার জয় মোহনবাগান কমেন্ট করো প্লিজ
Near post. Sandeep Malik.
Sandeep has got the class, the quality as well. But this time he just failed. But he's pulled up. Bit of a muscular spasm there. Little hold up play. So it was Suhail Bhatt who gave Mohunbagan Supergiant the lead. But then finally it was equalized, the super sub, doing all that good work, arriving in the right area. That was the equalizer which brought in that goal, Mamada Sheikh. And Degi Cardozo shouldn't be happy. He was leading for most part of the match.
Do we have a regulation time winner? Is the current question in this game. East Bengal have made all possible substitutions. Battle for possession here.
Is this going to be a story of Sonia yet so far? The Mohunbagan Supergiant, the seniors, they lost the Durrant Cup final as well. To the first timer arriving the big stage, the Highlanders. But here they can fight back, they can score that winning goal. But these Bengal defenders have to reorganize. They are playing with 10 men.
Or will there be another penalty shootout involving Mohunbagan? You've seen in the quarterfinals, semi-final, final of the Durrant Cup, and here we might see another tiebreaker.
Yeah, 3 for the seniors consecutively, and could be 1 for the Colts. But it's still not over. Lot to play for. Cleared away. Midfield possession. His big goal. Undaunted. Lovely ball in. They should be finished. But Abhishek Balwari coming out quickly off his line. That was brilliant save. Once again, right footer attempted from a distance. So a lot of pressure on the Mohunbagan Supergiant defense.
That was a wonderful through ball, but just when his team needed the most. And that is what will give him confidence. He had moments of fumbles throughout the game, but when his team needs, he has stepped up, and it is still 1-1.
Suman, deep long throw into the 6-yard area. He gets it back. Quick on the turn, left footer on the attempt. Lot of pressure being put by Musharraf and company. And the card comes out for that challenge. Sunil Batala.
A lot of trickery shown there by Musharraf before this move. Oh, that is a very, very poor challenge. Eyes off the ball, just going in the gamble, trying and hoping that he'll get the ball and getting the man totally. Yellow card clearly.
Just about 20 seconds left for the borrowed time to begin in the second session of play. It's still even here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium, Lucknow, and this is the Kolkata Derby, which has come a long way, 1,000 kilometers away from the
তো 4
city
মিনিট
of
এক্সট্রা
joy.
টাইম দেওয়া
4
হয়েছে
minutes
বন্ধুরা
of injury time to be
খেলাটা
played,
কিন্তু রেগুলেশন
and
টাইম
then
শেষ
it could be anybody's game.
A lovely turn, but couldn't control The ball, it's still with East Bengal.
তোমরা অবশ্যই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দাও প্লিজ,
And they
আর
move
একটা
in
করে
attack
লাইক
from the
করে দাও
left.
ভিডিওতে।
Only one player in the box. Musharraf has seen a pass through, a brilliant one. Just couldn't
Please
maintain his
subscribe the
balance in
channel
the
and
box.
like the video.
But he has been impressive so far in the little time he's been on the pitch. Mohammad Musharraf.
He just needed a one defining touch to open up the Mohunbagan supergiant defense, but then
তো বন্ধুরা, রেগুলেশন টাইম খেলা শেষ, এক্সট্রা টাইম চলছে, এরপর কিন্তু পেনাল্টি
losing
শুট আউট হবে।
possession, quickly coming back into play. Movement from the right. A lot of pressure being applied. That challenge. Referee will give it in favor of the East Bengal.
And we'll have a look at that challenge again from behind. He caught the ball, I believe, but
Owen felt that he was playing the ball, not the man.
maybe because it was from behind an angle, and the referee has given a free kick. There is a substitution lined up for Mohunbagan, but this is a golden chance for the red and gold to get the lead. We'll wait for the free kick to be taken. The change is also being made, and there it is. Sertocom.
প্লিজ সবাই ভিডিওতে একটা করে লাইক করে দাও।
Again, here arrives
You are
Serto.
requested to like the video and subscribe the channel.
I was a bit of surprised because Diego Cardozo never used Serto, one who has done extremely well in the Kolkata League.
Please subscribe the channel and like the video.
He can score goals as well. The match already into the added time.
টার্গেট 20 লাইকস, সবাই তাড়াতাড়ি পূরণ করে দাও।
The last of the dice. His big goal, all set there. They're playing with 10 men. Shahan Banerjee, and that into the wall, 4-1. But it's still alive for East Bengal. Shuman, cross, chance for a header, and what a golden chance wasted.
Oh, that could have been the lead, and is he offside? Yes, he is. That was an easy decision for the official, but that attack again, delightfully chipped. There were two players waiting in the box. Look at that, a slice in the first touch really to set him up was the key in that attack.
That was a great cross. Absolutely on the platter. Just needed a simple nod to change the direction, which again the attackers of East Bengal failed. Rati, Serto, he's lovely, can work with the ball well.
Please subscribe the channel and like the video. You are requested to subscribe my channel and like the video.
Saurabh Bhanwala, the man who has newly joined the Mohunbagan setup, is coming on, and he is replacing Sandeep Malik, whose acrobatic, stylish attempt was off target just by inches a while ago. And right now, both the teams have made a lot of changes. The changes for East Bengal, fresh legs, really cause troubles.
Fresh legs and the ones who does well in the spot kicks. And you need fresh legs as well, fresh mind as well, because a penalty shootout always is the mind game. The scoreline here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium, Lucknow. The Kolkata Derby happening in Lucknow. Mohunbagan Supergiant 1, East Bengal FC 1. And the referee K. Ashwin blows the whistle, indicating that it is once again like the last exhibition match held in Kanchenjunga. It was goalless, but here in Lucknow it is 1-1. Honest even. And now, what would separate them? Some moment of magic, some madness, some brilliant saves, and some inglorious misses.
Time for penalty shootouts in short, and it is 1-1 at full time. Both the teams have worked very, very hard, and now it's a test for two young keepers, Aditya Batra and Abhishek Balawadi. But before that, we'll have a look at the story of the match. It all started very bright for Mohunbagan, and they created a lot of chances before eventually taking the lead. This shot was wide, but then they didn't miss.
The goal was disallowed in 22nd second. That would have been the fastest goal coming in an exhibition match, and this was the moment for Suhail Bhatt A great setup. Straight from the drawing board, and look at that. Slipping past the two
বন্ধুরা
defenders,
পেনাল্টি
Adil
শুট
and
আউট হবে
Manoj
এবার,
Ghosh.
সবাই
And a
দেখতে
perfect
থাকো
connection.
শেষ পর্যন্ত।
Brilliant. And no chance for Aditya Parcha, who dived to the left in vain.
And subscribe the channel, please like the video
Indeed,
and
Suhail
see
Bhatt with the
till
iconic celebration, but
till
more
the last.
importantly gave his team the lead. But he tried again and again, couldn't get the goal. This was Aman CK, who's been lively throughout the match, who at the ending stages of the game brought a twist in the match. And this was the first half action, a few chances for East Bengal as well, which weren't converted. That wasn't the end of the story. You can never write these two teams off at any point of time in any match.
বন্ধুরা তোমরা 30 জনের উপরে দেখছো, সবাই একটা করে লাইক করে দাও প্লিজ।
And Mohunbagan super giant kept on attacking. This was one lovely cutback, and how could he miss it? Excellent Singh from a handshaking distance.
And this was the moment. The moment East Bengal came back in the game. The touch wasn't that proper, wasn't intended, but he intended to score. He managed to score, and that is what matters most for East Bengal fans. It was the substitute, Ashik.
Yeah, he became a super sub, and Abhishek Balwari could have done much, much better, but not to take any credit away from Mohammad Ashik. And this was a cynical challenge again from behind. Second yellow card, so a red card. And Shayan Banerjee has to learn to control his emotions and the adrenaline rush. Again, this was a chance wasted by Mohunbagan Supergiant. So now it all boils down to the penalty shootout. Could be anybody's.
And Mohunbagan, they have recently done very, very well in tiebreakers, apart from the last final they played, which they will like to wash away with some happiness here with the victory in the derby, which is always a fixture. Fans want their team to win. Last minute discussions. Who will take the kicks? Where to dive? Where not to? Which way to dive? And which way not to? East Bengal and Mohunbagan once again at a juncture where penalty shootout will decide the winners of this tournament.
And now world over, after the UEFA Euro 2024, people, the oppositions, all the video analysts looking at the water bottles.
That is one good point made. Just a reminder how they do their research work before the penalty shootouts. And there's a lot of effort put in by the analysts as well.
বন্ধুরা সবাই শেষবারের মতো একটা করে লাইক করে দাও ভিডিওতে।
And Aditya Patra will wait to find out
You
who
are
can turn out
requested
a
to
hero.
like the video.
Again,
Please, please, please.
It's always pressure on the taker. And the keepers can always play mind games. We've seen great goalkeepers who always put a lot of psychological pressure on the taker. And it is going to be Tanmay for East Bengal FC. The first shot to be taken by East Bengal. They have little advantage.
প্লিজ সবাই লাইক করে দাও একটা করে, আর চ্যানেলটাকে অবশ্যই সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিও। বন্ধুরা আইএসএল এর প্রথম থেকেই শেষ পর্যন্ত সব ম্যাচগুলো কিন্তু তোমরা এখানে দেখতে পাবে। তার জন্য অবশ্যই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রেখো।
Tanmay is ready. He's provided dependability in the midfield of East Bengal. We are all set for the tiebreaker, the penalty shootouts, the battle of nerves here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium in Lucknow. Football UP, football Lucknow in an upward curve.
Some technical issues here. Referee Ashwin talking to the line official. Pressure on the taker. Tanmay. Can he score? East Bengal reached so far. They were down to 10 men. Now it's all a mind game between Tanmay and Abhishek.
Tanmay is ready. So is Abhishek Palwari. It is a mind game. It is a battle of nerves. And Tanmay Das stepping up. The first one, and he has missed it. Tried to be too precise, probably. And would you believe it?
How
Near
sad.
to goodness, Tanmoy waited for that penalty to be taken in. It was wild at the end. Look at that. He tried to place it to the right of Abhishek, but it went
এত বড়
far
গোল
too
পোস্ট
wide.
থাকতে বাইরে কি করে
Abhishek
মার
dived the other way. So it's 0-0. An advantage. Mohunbagan,
sad.
super giant. And a pressure again on the newly arrived Seto, but he has got a absolutely cool cucumber-like head. And Seto can score. He's shown that in the Kolkata League as well. So moments here. Aditya Patra putting some pressure on Seto, gathering his mind, collecting his thoughts.
প্লিজ সবাই ভিডিওতে লাইক
Referee
করে দাও।
Ashwin asks Aditya Patra to be immobile before the shot is allowed. And here goes Seto. Can he give that lead? Yes, he does. Seto scoring for Mohunbagan Supergiant, and they are up 1-0 after the first round of shots.
One bonus point to Degi Cardoso. He's made the changes because he knew they were going to penalty shootout, and such a calm penalty. Waited for the keeper to dive and just went straight to the back of the net. Pressure on East Bengal right now. And in pressure times, steps up big players.
He has got his nerves. Vishnu PV, much more experience, has reached the top tier of Indian football, and he can convert. He can do it well. Now pressure on Abhishek more, and Vishnu can score.
Vishnu tried to be cheeky, and once again, in a very similar fashion,
How funny.
something is wrong on that side post. Bino George cannot believe it. East Bengal fans cannot believe it. Vishnu has missed as well.
Was this the absence of the coach? Did they take it too lightly? Haven't practiced the penalty shootout, and even a star like Vishnu PV, who's got a clinical left foot, placed it wide. So it's right now advantage Mohunbagan Supergiant.
And Mohunbagan can increase their lead here. Aditya Patra, all eyes on him. And he has made the save.
Yes.
And a brilliant one. It was going into that bottom corner. Shivajit Singh. He has disappointed, but
Jai
Mohunbagan
East
still have
Bengal.
that one-goal lead.
So now again, Shivajit. He should have scored, but Aditya Patra brilliantly dived to the right. His judgment correct. Just got his hand to that. And Shivajit failing. So it's still advantage Mohunbagan after the second round.
Oh, and it has been converted by Muhammad Musharraf while we were busy in discussions. Muhammad Musharraf
পেনাল্টি হয়ে গেল
has
দেখাইনি।
brought East Bengal back in the
ব্যাপার?
contest.
It's still 1-0. And now, what will happen? It's
Save,
absolutely tense
please
here.
save.
Brilliant on that. Adil Abdullah. And he converts.
2-1 it is, just for clarification. East Bengal converted right before this, and this was an expertly done penalty. Abdullah. 3 kicks taken. 2-1.
So here is one. Abhishek Palwari, remember the name. A brilliant dive to the right and saving that. Excellent Mohammad Musharraf, who did very well in the 90 minutes. And look at that. Abhishek Palwari, remember the name again.
Now, Abhishek Palwari, when needed, stands up. And a little correction, it was Ashik who took the kick before this. And this was Mohammad Musharraf missing it. So Mohunbagan have a chance now to seal it.
Yes, it is. The moment could be. Aditya Patra, can he make a save?
Yes,
And he
yes,
makes a
yes,
brilliant save.
yes.
Keeps in play. Aditya Patra. Unbelievable scenes here. Levan Kastana. The boy from Goa could not score. And Aditya Patra, brilliant diving on the left, made that save a grounder.
Wonderful. Once to the right, once to the left.
শুধু সেভ করলে
Dancing
তো হবে না, এবার
Aditya
গোলও
Patra
করতে
under the
হবে।
sticks. And this is almost a decisive kick because Mohunbagan have a lead by 2-1. The fifth penalty.
এটা কিন্তু গোল
And it
করতেই
is
হবে ইস্ট
Chaku
বেঙ্গলকে,
Mandi. If he
এবং
misses,
পরেরটা সেভ
it is
করতে
over.
হবে।
Can Chaku Mandi keep it alive?
ও বোধে উড়ি দেন।
A lot of pressure. Abhishek getting in confidence.
Chaku Mandi, he has to score. There is one thing in his mind, and he makes sure he converts. 2-2. And another opportunity for Mohunbagan. One last kick, but East Bengal are not out yet. We are right down to the last kick
এটা
of the
কিন্তু ইস্ট
penalty
বেঙ্গল
shootout.
অবশ্যই সেভ করতে হবে বন্ধুরা,
Chaku Mandi was a
না হলে
well
কিন্তু ইস্ট বেঙ্গল
taken.
হেরে যাবে।
Abhishek, no chance whatsoever. Dive to the right, but just couldn't make it. So, this could be the moment here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium. And it's going to be the boy from Kashmir, Ranabat. Can he make it now? Ranabat to the left of Aditya Batra, and Mohunbagan Supergiant have won the CM Cup here at the KD Singh Babu Stadium, beating their traditional rivals in the Kolkata Derby, and they have celebrated. The seniors couldn't do it in the Vivekananda Yuva Bharati Kirangan just a couple of days back, but here the Colts have done it, and done it in style, and that's how they did it in the last exhibition match in Kanchenjunga when they beat their traditional rivals, East Bengal. So it is all over, and Mohunbagan Supergiant finally keeping their nerve and winning in style.
Well, some handshakes and smiles exchanged, but the competition was more fierce than that. Mohunbagan's 1-0 lead cancelled out by East Bengal, and then in the penalty shootouts, some saves, some misses, and a 3-2 victory for Mohunbagan Supergiant. Abhishek Balwari saved a very important penalty. Aditya Patra saved 2 wonderful shots as well, but it was Mohunbagan who scored more, and that is what matters.
So this was a wonderful fight. And look at the last one, brilliantly. Ranabat kept his cool, placed it to the side netting, and they won it 3-2 on penalty shootout. But not to take any credit away from Aditya Patra, he made brilliant saves as well. But just at the end, when it mattered, he just couldn't save that. And this is the moment. This is the magic. This is what the Kolkata Derby is all about. Mohunbagan Supergiant, the dominant side. In the last 6-7 years, in the last decade, they've been doing so
Okay,
very
okay,
well.
thank
They
you
have won it
বন্ধুরা।
here.
তো এবার লাইভটা এখানে শেষ
At the
করছি।
KD
থ্যাংক ইউ
Singh
সো
Babu
মাচ।
Stadium in Lucknow.
অবশ্যই
The
তোমরা কেউ
Kolkata
লাইক করে
Derby
দাওনি,
happening for the
তার
first
জন্য
time.
সো সরি।
And Mohunbagan coming back to the city.
বাই বাই,
69
টাটা।
years.